Alright guys, it's been about 2 weeks since I was able to get a video out, and a lot has gone on since then. Wouldn't exactly say a lot has gone on here in the garden, but I've stayed pretty busy with work. But did want to get you a little garden update out. It's doing very well. We've had a lot of rain, a lot of good sunshine. It has warmed up. It's calling for 91 here on Tuesday, but we've been around the 80s, upper 70s for the last week and a half. And the potatoes have shot up. The red and the kennybuck, they're looking good. Picked some radishes this morning. Had some great looking radishes. The beets, may or may not make it. They're about an inch, 2 inches tall right now. It may get a little bit too hot, but we will see. Garlic is absolutely just amazing right now. Looks like we're going to get a pretty good harvest of garlic. And if you look in there with the garlic, you're going to see the strawberries have actually turned around, and they are doing great. All the diseased foliage that was on there is pretty much gone, and the strawberries are putting out, and they're doing very well. And so wife is pretty happy about that. And they're just located right in the middle of the garlic. I don't know if that has anything to do with it at all, but there seems to be no pests destroying these guys right now. You can see we've got some white clover coming up. That was just planted last weekend, so it's doing much better than the stuff that was planted a while back in these rows right here. You can't even see any coming up in this walking row, except in a few places. So I may go back and reseed that. Might have been too cold. Might not have got water at the right time. I don't know. Whatever it was, didn't turn out well. But we've got some tomatoes kind of interplanted. You can see right in there. We've got some kale coming up. Who knows if that kale's going to make it. May get a little hot. Onions are doing really well. But got a lot of tomatoes out this past week when I had the chance. We planted, I'm gonna say well at 30 tomato plants. Not all of them are gonna make it. It's okay. See here, our greens are doing fairly well. We're gonna start eating off of those this week along with the radishes. Peas are a flop. They are officially done. Nothing. Have no clue why. Maybe the birds ate them. Maybe it's something we did. I'm thinking possibly we planted them a little bit too deep, and we also didn't do anything for germination before we planted them. We literally just planted in the ground, set it, forget it, went on about our business. We just got a storm, so had a planting tray get blown away, but we're good. I think everything made it out of that tray anyways. But yeah, greens are doing well. And this is the other bed that we just opened up 2 weekends ago. And you can see I have not gotten far, but this ground was rock solid. We're dealing with a lot of red clay here. It took me the better part of the morning to get this thing tilled. I want to say about 4 hours. I was able to get one row done. We're doing this in the same hugel style, somewhat on contour. I didn't get any level out or anything. There's areas it's just not going to be on contour, but we're doing our best. And so we're going to harvest a lot of water here. It's going to soak in. Got tomatoes planted in here. These are doing fairly well. Transplanted these. Got some peppers that we're going to throw in the ground, but doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Chickens absolutely love this. They've been getting in here wallering around. They've been having a blast. So I do want to show you guys one thing else, and we're going to call this video quits. But the new apple trees that we put in, we started to notice some foliage issues here. And I'm going to do some searching, but maybe anybody that watches this can maybe comment below as to what you think is going on We have had a lot of water. Not sure if that has anything to do with it, but look at our leaves. Turning yellow, somewhat spotted. It ain't all of them. This is the wine sap on semi dwarf. Give you a good look here. Trained to a central leader. No foliage has really started to come out between here and here, which I'm not sure if I should be concerned about that or not. And then we'll come down here to the Pink Lady, one of my personal favorite apples. And this is what we're starting to get. And so I'm not sure if this is a water thing. We went about a week without water, and I'll just be honest with you. I work a lot of hours, and I was not personally able to come back and water these. And so that may have been an issue, but this doesn't look like a lack of water kind of issue to me. So if anybody knows what's going on here, just let me know. Do plan on getting some other trees planted in here. As we look up, we're going to see a black locust, an apple, then a pear, then another black locust, an apple, and a pear, kind of going that permaculture orchard method, the Stefan Subkowiak method here. And we'll kind of see how that goes. But that's it for today, guys. Appreciate you watching. I know it's been a while. Y'all have a good one.